Yeah. All right, come on, people. Get in here. Where are people? Where are the people? Hey, Comic Brook. Early. Yeah, woke up. Woke up a little after 5. Hey, then. Didn't have anything to do today. Didn't go to my mom's or anything like that. So. Only the second day of summer. And I already fucking hate it. And actually, technically, isn't June 21st like the first day of summer? Like, isn't June 21st? Sure to strange? Yep. Sure to strange. Indeed, Comic Brook. I realized I hadn't worn my Jane Doe shirt in a while. I don't wear my Jane Doe shirt very often. Because it's a size smaller than I'm really comfortable with. I need to get more graphic t-shirts that are the right size. Going off when you last complained about the weather and said you finally turned the AC on? Yep. But not for a week yet. The air conditioning is not currently turned on. It's sort of off and on. Go down another size. You would want that. You like the skin type look, right? But I'm more comfortable with looser clothes. I don't like when my clothes are tight. I find that uncomfortable. Although, speaking of t-shirts, I looked into it and I was curious if there was any class of 09 merchandise. Hey, Potato Wedge. I was curious if there was any class of 09 merchandise, and they do apparently have some t-shirts. So I might buy a class of 09 t-shirt. I'm thinking the No t-shirt. Yeah, it's not the 90s.com. So you can go to it's not the 90s.com and they have various class of 09 t-shirts. I kind of like the there's a Jekka t-shirt. Um, Check a Nicole one. I assume you mean this one? Check a needs her own game. Yeah. Check is great. Hit my line and the fake brand. This is going to sound shitty. The reason I don't want to get that t-shirt is because I don't want to like because it's like advertised I don't know. Because it's the name of the game on there. What's the new edition? Record. Bird puzzle. It's a record. I want people to see it and Google the game. I know. It's just I'm neurotic. I kind of dig this one actually. Heaven Ain't Hard to Find. And it's got like this. I don't know. Seems cool. Still, this is the one that this is the one that I'm thinking of getting. Just the no, 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 no. I like the no on a tutu. That one, it would suit me, and also like that's sort of like the main shirt that she wears. I feel like that is sort of Nicole's primary look, you know? No, Habibi. Yeah. Burgundy looks good on me. Thanks, PK. Oh, by the way, thank you, PK, for that. For the burgundy looking good on me. Though, actually, the t-shirt is actually red. For the record, this is actually a red t-shirt. It's just the camera changes the color. Not sure why, but the camera completely changes the color. Hey, Poppy. Come to Australia? Hmm. I mean, no, you've got too many poisonous shit. You've got too much poisonous shit down there. Rather be cold. Yeah, same here. Because, like, when it's cold, you can just put on a shirt. You can just put on a sweater. Like, when it's cold, you can just put on another layer. Bundle up under your covers. So, that's, like, the best feeling in the world, honestly. Huntsmans don't like the cold either. Feel like Australians are disproportionately attractive. But, like, the best feeling in the world, you know? Cold day and you just bundle up under your comfort under your covers. Oh, sex is good, but I thought you can just take off there. Right, but I mean, there's a limit to that. At a certain point, you run out of layers. And you're still fucking boiling. Yeah, you could be walking around butt fucking naked and still sweating your ass off. And I'm not particularly comfortable walking around naked. Have I gotten sunburned? Not that I can recall. Not as far as I can remember. Would I ever wear one of those T-shirts that has a bikini bod printed on it? No. I'd like to think I have more dignity than that. Hey, Layla. Thanks, Potato. Steel Spring. It was 30 degrees Celsius today. That's summer weather. I'm surviving, Layla. Like technically, yes. May is still officially spring in Ottawa. Cornwall, which is like right near Ottawa, right near Ottawa. Like Cornwall is just like it's an hour away from Ottawa, so it's like right now in Cornwall, it is 27 degrees Celsius. 27 degrees, and it's already evening. Temperatures are going to be fluctuating a bit. Hey, Gigi. But it's hot. 27 degrees is heaven. Not for me. Like it is early summer. Like it is early summer now. Do you have AC? Yeah, it's hey Grooms. I don't get to decide when the AC comes on. So like sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not. If it was up to me, it'd be on 24/7 at this point. I had ice on my car this morning before work. Summer's like 45 here, so I can't relate. Yeah. Yeah, we're not that bad. Luckily. But room fan does help some. And I do actually have a fan. It's kind of fucked up. The fan I have is not as is busted a bit. It doesn't still works. More or less. Hate how humid it is here. Yeah. Yeah, the humidity sucks too. Disability support worker. It gets humid in winter. Felt in Peru. Did something happen in Peru? What's for dinner? I ordered myself a steak. Hey, no name. So it was not this on Canada Room. It wasn't. Fucking global warming. Heavier stuff like shea butter helps sometimes. Yeah, I ordered a steak for dinner. It wasn't too bad, but $50 fucking. Like that is ridiculous to me. $50 fucking for a steak dinner. You know, like that's why I don't like ordering it because it's fucking stupid. What do I get with the steak? Fries, just steak and fries. Why does summer suck? Because it's hot. I don't like how hot it gets. Hey, produce. Raw, rare or medium rare. I got it medium rare. Steak fries. I just get regular fries. Yeah. After taxes and tip, did it feel like a mistake? And one of those things where it kind of does, just because it's so fucking expensive. It's kind of related to King. Steak and fries, yeah, like just steak and fries. Basic steak and fried dinner, and it's just $50 fucking. I mean, it's delivery, so yeah, it's like takeout is always more expensive. Takeout is always going to be more expensive, obviously. Do you catch up with your fries? Not often. I already ate a banana. You have that kind of money to spend on takeout that I have to. I mean, there's a reason I don't order steak very often. That's the difference. Okay, 10 ounce, New York's 10 ounce New York strip loin. Mukbang more. I know. It's to a certain extent. I'm still not very comfortable eating on camera most of the time. You ketchup with your steak? No. I do not eat ketchup with my steak. That's just. Why do you care how hot it? Uh, because like even if I'm not going outside, like the heat gets into the house. And it's not like we have the air conditioning on 24/7 here. HP sauce with steak. Yeah, yeah. I mean that one works. HP sauce works on steak. Not have AC. It's not on all the time. I think it's on right now. Give me 1 second. I just want to check if the air conditioning is active or not. Yeah. So the air conditioning is currently on right this moment. Oh, and hi, potato salad. Degrees in Cornwall. 27. 27. Like right now, right this moment, it is 27 degrees Celsius. Window AC. Not sure I'd really be able to install something like that in the evening. Yep. Hey, Christina. So yeah, it's one of those things that's just frustrating how hot it gets. Well, yeah, I just said that it is on right this moment. That said, one issue is it's weird because like the air conditioning is like right on the other side of the door frame. So it ends up being sort of tough for me to enjoy it. I taste better than potato salad. They're easy to install. I mean, Chantel and I always had trouble with it back in our first apartment. Any place hotter than the villa? I mean, I don't know about that, but the villa, we abused the air conditioning. We abused the central air. Here's one. I know. I need to get it. I really do need to go get a haircut. White sauce on pizza. I mean, not something that I enjoy. Not really new anymore. True. It's been a year. It's been over a year now. I want to live with fat people so that it's always cold. What do you miss about being in a relationship? Honestly, just being able to snuggle up with someone, being able to cuddle up with somebody. You know, honestly, it's mostly just the cuddling. I ever lived with a skinny person. I mean, it sort of depends on how you define living with. Well, like renting rooms. Ever had a bad cuddling experience? Nothing that comes to mind. Snuggling is not a hot weather thing. You have air conditioning, it is. But no, it is. It is less comfortable in summer. Cuddling does end up being a lot more pleasant in the summer. Did I just the same during the summer? I do. Big spoon or little spoon? Well, generally, like whenever Chantel and I used to cuddle, we'd cuddle like facing each other. Yeah, like we were facing each other whenever we cuddled. So it wasn't really a big spoon, little spoon. Made a tornado watch just my feet. Ooh, I saw tornado watch. Weird. Do I keep the socks on? Yeah. I don't like going barefoot. I take them off when I go to bed, but otherwise I don't like being barefoot. Especially not if I have jeans on. And either I sleep with my socks on. Do I like cherries? Weirdly, not really. I'm actually not too keen on cherries, if I'm honest. Fast food, fast food. They didn't take my cheese off, and I thought of you. Fucking bastards. How dare they? Do I like whipped cream? I don't. I do not enjoy whipped cream. McDonald's cheese is actually the worst. It does seem like it's probably pretty gross cheese. Yeah, like I'm not a big like I don't like cheese on burgers to begin with. But it does seem like McDonald's cheese is probably like uniquely bad. Coconut whipped cream. Like maybe I'm wrong. It's just not where I went, but I would have went back if it's McDonald's. Tastes like armpit. Yeah. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe McDonald's cheese is great, but thoughts on Costco's $1.50 hot dog? I will never stop being amused at the fact that uh, Costco's founder literally threatened to kill a dude if he increased the price of the hot dog. Mixed ins in your ice cream or plain? I generally go. I generally prefer plain. I do like strawberry sauce. I like strawberry sauce on it. Yeah, like back in 2018, um, the new CEO of actually not actually new, but oh yeah, at one point the founder of Costco was asked if the price of the hot dog ever goes up, what will it mean? And the guy responded that I'm dead. 2018, the new CEO uh, said that they can't keep selling it for the hot dog combo for $1.50, and the previous guy said, and like the co-founder said, if you raise the effing hot dog, I will kill you. Big ups Costco surviving inflation. Butterscotch, I do not like butterscotch. Yeah, I just love that the guy literally said, like, literally issuing death threats over the idea of raising the price of a hot dog. Like, good on that dude. You know, fucking kudos. That's fair and reasonable. Absolutely. S'mores. I don't like s'mores. I like roasted marshmallows. Man, I miss roasted marshmallow. I haven't had a roasted marshmallow since I was a child. I would love to have roasted marshmallows again. The house I grew up in, we had a fireplace. And like, we didn't use it too often, but every once in a while, we would light up the fireplace, and like real wood burning fireplace. Like it was like a real wood burning fireplace. Um, Not like an electric fireplace. So every once in a while, we turn on the fireplace and just roast some marshmallows. Another thing I was thinking about the other day, I don't know, I don't like no idea why I suddenly remembered it, but we had a little bar in our basement. It wasn't big. It was, just big enough for like two people to sit at. What are some reasons you think might cheap? Um, I mean, it's a variety of reasons. In some cases, it's you know genuine dissatisfaction with the relationship that they're in. Um, in some cases, it's because the opportunity comes up and their dick overrides their brains. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, like in some cases, it genuinely is just a matter of opportunity. Like they're not even looking for anything, but the opportunity comes up, and is cheating okay? No, generally not. Why don't men leave if they're not satisfied in their relationship? Because it's not always that easy. Like I mean, it's sunk cost fallacy. Sunk cost fallacy is a bitch. You've invested, you've invested 10 years of your life into this relationship. Hey, color purple. You just gonna give up on it? No. I mean, we've loved each other. I loved her, still love her. It's a rough patch. I can just stick through it, and things will turn around, right? Things got to turn around if I just stick with it. Hard when you have kids. Exactly. Yeah. People who have kids, that's going to be a big deal. And like if there's a sense of depending on sort of how old person's getting, they might be like, I'm too old to go back into the dating pool. I'm 45 years old. I'm too old to start dating again. Anyway, Van wants to hear about the bars. Yeah, wasn't big. It was just just big enough for two people to sit at, and we did have a couple of bar stools. Um, had a little bit of a curve at the end, just to add that little bit extra bit of class to it. Um, yeah, just like this black bar. I think like black leather front. I believe there's like a sort of bar, like a like a bar or like around the bottom of it. Do you ever get stitches? I've never had to get stitches, and I've never burned myself badly. No. Yeah, I mean it's just like this small, classy bar. Yeah, it's really small, really nice. And even though I don't drink, even though I don't actually drink, I missed that bar because it just looked nice. Turn the fan on. There we go. You ever try a French liquor? No. No, I was a teenager before I even tried beer, and beer was about the only thing I ever really drank. Daiquiris. I did try like strawberry daiquiri. I did like strawberry daiquiris for a while. That's a bit better. I like a virgin daiquiri. Not to be biased. Yeah. Yeah, I mean daiquiris just taste good. Yeah, they're girl drinks, but fuck that. They're good. I liked daiquiris. They were good. Girl drinks are superior, right? If you're gonna be a drunk, be a girl drink drunk. If you're gonna be a drunk, be a girl drink drunk. Why do you think people have sex with animals? I'm not sure I really want to. I guess the taboo of it. Like it's one of the it's absolutely one of the most taboo things. Do you ever get chest pains? No, I occasionally get heartburn. Producer, you okay? But yeah, like I'm honestly not sure I really want to psychoanalyze people who are into bestiality. That just would I ever meet any of my viewers and people in person? I don't know. Would depend, I suppose, on the circumstances. Wow. Yeah. Why December 2nd? Because it's hot, Meadow. And I don't like the heat. Yeah, I mean, with bestiality, yeah, I mean, the animals can't consent. So, have I ever been inside a mansion? Don't think so. I mean, like, actually, no. Been inside castles. Do castles count? Do palaces count? Does a palace count as a mansion? Because I've been inside a palace. The dominant of the sunset. I mean, kind of neither. I'm not really into either. A lot of things are valid, but don't you ever question the how or why? I mean, sometimes. People are fucked up. Indeed. Never play someone's feet if they want you to. I'd rather not. I'm super not into feet. Feet weird me out. Humans be humaning. That they do. Anyway, I see Star Trek Starfleet Academy has begun casting. Can we do trivia? Not tonight, but I'll try to get. I'll try to do trivia soon, or something else. I'll try to do something fun soon. This is as close to other humans don't want to get, let alone their feet. Exactly, Sil. Opposite seasonal depression. Summer depressing me. Yeah. You ever eat your boogers? No. No, I flick them. I mean, usually I just use a Kleenex. Usually I use Kleenex. Do you sweat a lot during the summer? Yeah. Some pee on me? No, produce. I would not. That's gross. Ew. Fuck no. So yeah, usually I'll use a Kleenex. Otherwise, if I do have to pick my nose, I'll just and then just flip them where. Depends on where I am. Garbage, if garbage is nearby, just away. Otherwise, hey, Troublies. AC full blast. Too cold, I turned it off. Lucky you. Prick. Cold water becomes room temperature in 5 minutes. Yep. It sucks. No, I do not eat them. Buggers on my chair. I do not wipe them on my chair. Like I said, hey, baby. Like I said, flick them away. and then never think of them again. Can't get my AC in the window. So that's the problem with window ACs. They can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Do I spit on the floor? No. No, Anunnaki. New thing is going to be no Anunnaki. Fucking weirdo. Let my mom give me a haircut. I don't know that I'd want my mom to give me a haircut. Because I don't think her hands are very steady. I feel like her hands wouldn't be very steady. Edgar haircut? What's an Edgar haircut? 6,700? Yeah, that seems a bit much. On the other hand, not having to install it in the window would be nice. Though I suppose, like, I assume that, like, I mean, how would that work? 5-piece nugget to their menu? Cool, I guess. Because, I mean, like, the way that, because, like, the window mounted air conditioners, like, they're mounted out on the window because, like, pull the humidity out basically and, like, drip outside. For a floor mounted one, wouldn't it be, wouldn't you need to be, like, constantly emptying it? That seems like a pain in the ass. Let's order food. I already ate color purple. You go ahead and order your for yourself, but I already ate. Install the hose to the window. Longest I've been in pain. Um, I mean, I mean, a few months ago when I pinched my, I'm pretty sure I just pinched my sciatic nerve or something. It's a good month of just constant pain. Can't once that evaporate. Piercing? Not interested. Just went away. Eventually, yeah. Over time, it faded and went away. But in the meantime, it was not pleasant. One out of 10 would not recommend. Kill face. Tattoo? I don't think so. I don't think I'd want a tattoo. Can I do a British accent? Not well. What's that? I'm okay. That said, nah, my brother has no tattoos. I Speaking of British accents, I do need to get my Scottish accent ready. Because in recording Final Fantasy III, uh, I'm about to go visit the dwarves. So I need to get my British accent ready or my Scottish accent ready for the dwarves. Can I hear your Scottish accent? Of course. Just watch my Final Fantasy Let's Plays. Are the dwarves canonically Scottish? I mean, they're just always they're just always Scottish. Like it's not a canonical thing. It's just they just always are. They're just always written that way. Just enjoying the Scots in the new season of Outlander. You know, like any piece of fiction, any piece of media that has dwarves in it, they just are Scottish. It's universal. I like to imagine gnomes are Irish. Don't know where gnomes are from. VK coming up starting Sunday. Nice. Hope you enjoy that, Killface. Enjoying the Scots doesn't sound right. The Scottish song. Um, what's the Scottish song? State Park, my favorite place to go in Kentucky. Nice. I hope you enjoy that, Killface. David the Gnome? I do not. I have no idea what you're talking about. Skyboat song? AK from June 1 to 1st. Nice, nice. Kids show. I don't know if it was before my time or if it was just not, or after my time. I don't know if it's before my time, after my time, or if it was just like everyone's so tired you could cry. Yes. Actually, being really tired does tend to make me cry pretty easily. Yeah, like the more tired I am, the more prone I am to things just making me cry. The song made me cry. Um, one song that always like Dream by Priscilla On. That's a song that like, if I'm tired enough, that song will get me tearing up a bit. I mean, plenty of songs will. But that's one of the more justifiable ones just because it's such a gorgeous song. Legitimately one of the prettiest songs I've ever heard in my life. Favorite breakup song? Um, trying to think of some off the top of my head. I'm having trouble thinking of any off the top of my head. I probably got. Let me take a look at my. This is the potential breakup song or album names. This one's a baby. Where's my? Jimmy, where the hell is? There it is. Pumped Up Kicks. That is not a breakup song. Let's see. So here's a good one. Airborne by Wussy is actually a really good one. It's a rock song. So yeah, there's Airborne by Wussy. What else? Kanye? I have never listened to Kanye. Does Common People count as a breakup song? I feel like there's a breakup element to the song Common People. Uh, Fairy Tale of New York has a definite breakup element to it. Foundations by Kate Nash is about being like feeling trapped in a bad relationship. Like that one is a song about, you know, being completely ready to break up. Like it's a we should break up song. Hey, Sock. Um, all right. I Hope You Die Sad and Alone by Damien Somi and Sumi and the Minor Prophets. I think that one would count. Any song that includes the phrase "I hope you die sad and alone," where that's the title of the song, like that's what it's actually called, is "I hope you die sad and alone." I think that counts as a breakup song. That one's fun. My kind of title. That song's genuinely fun. Like it's legitimately just a really fun song. Very basic. It's just a piano doing it's just a piano doing like this sort of waltzy type of tune. So it's like it's just very straightforward. And and it's basically just the dude ranting a bit. but it's just it's entertaining. It's an amusing song. Um, the song "Sunshine," specifically the version by Wet Leg, or no, not Wet Leg, Bent Knee. Bent Knee did a version of the song "Sunshine." Yeah, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. That song, they did a version of that is fucking amazing. And when you actually listen to the lyrics of that song, not just that bit, but like the verses, when you actually listen to what the verses are, it's a breakup song. It's actually a breakup song. That "You Are My Sunshine" bit, that's not like some romantic sentiment. It's a desperate plea. So that one's a very good breakup song. Um, Rock Fairy by Duffy. Lay off the Coco Melon. Coco Melon? I don't know what you're talking about. Sometime around midnight by Airborne Toxic Event. Bright Eyes? No, I was never able to get into Bright Eyes. I tried. Like, I genuinely tried. Because, like, back when I got back when I got really into Rilo Kiley, back when I first got super to Rilo Kiley, uh, they were they were on the same label as Bright Eyes. So like I got a like a sampler from that label. Just songs from various of the artists that were some of the various artists that they were putting out. And it included one or two songs from Bright Eyes. I just don't like Conor Oberst. I just do not enjoy Conor Oberst's voice. Brilliant songwriter. I'm not going to take away from the fact that he is a brilliant songwriter. I just do not enjoy his voice. Brand new. Again, another band that I'm just not really into. I like Bright Eyes a lot, and their songs make me cry. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, like, Oberst is an amazing songwriter. There's no question there. It's his voice. I just can't get into it. Most overrated band? I don't know. Yeah, off the top of my head, I don't really know. Court of Thorns and Roses. I have not Scar. I don't think that one's even on my to read list. There's a lot of other books I'd read before I read that one. Is there an artist named White Zombie? White Zombie is a band. Rob Zombie is the frontman of White Zombie. So White Zombie was the band, Rob Zombie is the artist. That said, Rob Zombie is obviously, stage name. Though it's the name he used when he got into directing and shit as well, so like into filmmaking. What I have for dinner? A steak. I ordered a steak dinner. $50 fucking dollars. For a 10-ounce New York strip loin. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was a decent steak. But fucking hell. Like doing my makeup to Dragula. It's a good fucking song. Dig through the ditches and burr through the witches and Sam in the back of my Dragula. Deals like 2 for 1? No idea. Yeah, White and Rob Zombie are not. I don't really listen to them. I did enjoy White Zombie for a little while. Back when I was a teenager, I liked White Zombie a bit. Yeah. Well, not Uber, DoorDash. I use DoorDash because we don't have Uber Eats. We don't have Uber in Cornwall. Yeah, good Hilba. Thunder Kiss 69 is an awesome song. Yeah, I think that was one of the songs I liked back when I still listened to them. My tastes shifted, so I no longer enjoyed them as much. But Dragula is still one of the absolute bangers of all time. Awesome music video with his wife dancing in it. I don't watch his. I have never watched any of his movies because I'm not into horror. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta refill my water glass. I'll be back in just a minute. Do I enjoy OnlyFans models? I have literally never, I've never looked at any OnlyFans stuff. I probably, it'd be nice to support some people on their ring, but Wings of Plague. I mean, that sounds dangerous. Plague that's covered on the wind. That sounds like something we'd want to avoid. Trump gonna win his trial? Hard to say. I think that there is a great reluctance to actually hold a former president accountable under the law. You need field time? Absolutely. But like, I am not going to hold my breath on that. Because like, all the people who have the authority to hold a former president legally accountable for the things that he did. What did he do? The specific trial the specific thing he's on trial for is basically he's a rapist. He is that, but that's not what he's on trial for. What he's specifically on trial for is I believe election finance fraud. Like, I think specifically it is election finance fraud is the specific crime. It's related to the hush money that he paid to Stormy Daniels. Yeah, the allegation, I believe, is that it was paid out of rather than paying it out of his own pocket, is paid using campaign finance. 26 now. No, not that. Not that either, unfortunately. He is paid out of money raised by his presidential campaign. He needs to be held accountable. He does. He needs to be held accountable. He does, but I mean, for so many things that he needs to be held accountable for. The issue is there's no history of former presidents. Hey, Joel. And being held legally liable, legally accountable for anything ever. The closest it ever came was Nixon, and he was pardoned. And so there's just it's new ground at a time of hyper partisanship. Bill Clinton. Well, Bill Clinton was never convicted. There's people genuinely concerned, if Trump is found guilty, is that going to lead to revolts? People genuinely concerned about that. They shouldn't be. It won't lead to revolts. Bill Maher saying Trump is going to win the election. I mean, the frustrating thing is he's got a good chance. Bill Maher's Republican shield now. He is. I appreciate that, Vanna, but I'm not American, so I am not eligible for election. I'm not eligible to be elected president. But yeah, it's what if nobody votes? Because yeah, I think there are like there are two main things that are really going to hurt Biden. First is Gaza, the ethnic cleansing. Am I voting this coming election? Uh, I actually need to. I really should get down to update my ID. I doubt I'll like. I will admit it hardly feels worthwhile voting in Cornwall because it's a conservative town. You know, like the conservative is going to be elected. So yeah, the ethnic cleansing of Gaza is really hurting Biden right now because he is doing absolutely jack fucking shit to stop it. You know, sternly worded letters are not fucking action. What will Trump do that Biden isn't? On Gaza, nothing. Like in terms of Gaza, Trump's response would be not even the sternly worded letter. Like, but I mean, it's like enjoy it. Do they put priest jobs on Indeed? Probably not. I would expect probably not, but I've never looked. How do you know if there's a vacancy? Good question. I don't know. I'm not part of the church, baby, so I don't know. So yeah, Biden needs to stop giving arms to Israel. He's one that wants a two-state solution, Trump or Biden. Honestly, neither. Biden pays lip service to a two-state solution, but he doesn't actually give a shit about that. Ultimately, Biden wants what Israel wants. Ultimately, Biden supports Israel. Unquestionably, unequivocally, no strings attached. Lord's HR department is insanely hard to get a hold of. So, like, Biden will pay lip service to the idea of a two-state solution, same as Israeli politicians will sometimes pay lip service to the idea of a two-state solution. But there's no actual will for that. Like, there's no actual attempt to, there's no sincere attempt to make it possible. Trump, honestly, I don't actually know if Trump ever bothered to pay lip service to the idea of a two-state solution. I would assume probably. Maybe not Trump himself, but I assume that somebody in Trump's administration probably, made some comments at some point about a two-state solution because that's just default U.S. policy. Like that's just the default U.S. position for decades now. We support a two-state solution. Yeah, we absolutely support a two-state solution. Two-state solution, everybody. There's gonna be a two-state solution. and then saying that is about as far as they're willing to go. There is no on Gaza and on the West Bank, frankly, on Palestine, like on the Israeli like on the issue of Israel and Palestine, there is no material difference between the Democrats and the Republicans, and there hasn't been in decades. They both say the same shit, and they both do the same shit, which is to give Israel more and more weapons. So yeah. The ethnic cleansing that's been being in front of everyone's eyes is really hurting Biden. The other thing that's really hurting Biden this year, like the other thing that's going to cost Biden the election, he is not a fighter. Yeah. Republicans are going after abortion rights. Republicans are going after gay rights. Republicans are going after this. Republicans are going after abortion rights. Republicans are going after gay rights. Republicans are going after this. Republicans are going after that. Republicans are going after every fucking thing they can. And Biden's position is elect me so that it doesn't happen. That's it. You know, Republicans want to ban abortion, so let me. Like, yeah, well, I mean, Roe v. Wade was repealed on while you were president. How fucking long has Biden been in Washington? When the fuck did he ever bring forward a bill to enshrine abortion rights? Democrats campaign on abortion, but don't do a fucking thing to actually protect it. Biden's entire position, like literally, Biden's only position is Trump will be worse. That's it. That's what Biden and all his supporters, that's the selling point. Trump would be worse. It's not that Biden's great. Yeah, it's not, oh no, Biden's great. Biden's going to fight for abortion rights. He's going to, he's going to go out there every fucking day and push and fight and put forward the bills and do everything that he possibly can with his bully pulpit to enshrine abortion rights. Nope. It's just vote for me or they'll ban it. Because like Biden should be out there fighting. Like he should be, like, honestly, the Democrats, they should be putting forward bills. They should be putting forward bills on every fucking issue that force Republicans to get their votes on record. Put forward a bill that, like, put forward an abortion rights bill. Republicans vote against it. Republicans fight it, oppose it. You've got every goddamn Republican out there on record voting against abortion rights. That's a fucking win right there. Put forward a bill. Like right now, same-sex marriage was legalized by the Supreme Court. Democrats should put forward a bill right now. Just get it right out there. Legalizing same-sex marriage on a constitutional level. Not just Supreme Court, because Supreme Court could always change their decision. They changed it on Roe v. Wade. Supreme Court could always declare that Obergefell was decided wrong and decide to change their mind about it First time a puts forward an outright ban on same-sex marriage, and a case gets the Supreme Court. They could declare, no, states totally have the right to ban same-sex marriage. There's absolutely no reason to expect that the current Supreme Court would not do that. Literally no reason to believe that the current Republican-dominated Supreme Court would not declare, would not rule in favor of a state that bans same-sex marriage. No reason to trust the current Supreme Court for that. So instead of relying on the Supreme Court not to change their mind, constitutional amendment, same-sex marriage across the United States, enshrined right in the Constitution, enshrined in law, something that Supreme Court cannot change its mind on. They should fucking do that. That is something the Democrats should be doing this fucking moment. They should have introduced that bill a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 fucking years ago. If they want to talk about, Republicans are going after same-sex, are going to go after gay rights, then fight for gay rights. Get Republicans on file. Get Republicans on record opposing gay rights. Get those votes where everyone can see them of Republicans opposing gay rights. Wasn't Abraham Lincoln cool the way he wore that fun hat? Absolutely. That's how Biden needs to win. Get a cool hat. Get a good hat, Biden. If Biden just had a good hat, he would have a better chance with Lizzo would be a good president. Honestly, better than Biden. I don't know whether she'd be good, but I'm pretty sure she'd be better than Biden. But yeah, Democrats are afraid of a fight. They're not willing to fight. UK are doing a snap general election in July. Yep. July 4th, wasn't it? July 4th, I think, was the election. Is going to be the election day. And they have shitty choices all around for them, too. The Tories need to go. Yeah, the Tories absolutely need to get kicked the fuck out. They have been a disaster for the UK. No, it's Rishi Sunak, I think. No, Johnson was a while ago. Johnson left office 2 days before Queen Elizabeth died. Literally, it was just days before the Queen died. Literally, it was just days before the Queen died. Yeah. So the Tories have been just an unmitigated disaster. So obviously, they need to be defeated. The problem is the Labour Party. has really jumped into culture war bullshit in ways that align very much with the conservatives. "3D printer to make a new Honest Abe." We just need to wait for the clone of Abraham Lincoln to be old enough to be elected. If I ruled the world, what would be a cool change I'd make? Increase funding for libraries. Take money out of police budgets and put it into library budgets. The anti-Eric Adams approach. God, it's like fucking being on Twitter and Blue Sky and like following some New Yorkers on social media. Fucking hell, Eric Adams is just the absolute worst. Arrest the police, exactly. I don't know, just it's important to shift away. Like society as a whole, and this is not just a US specific problem. Canada's the same, UK is the same, France is the same, every fucking country is the same. There needs to be a shift away from punishment based justice. Because that's not justice. Hey, Marbles. That's vengeance. Move away from retributive justice and it towards restorative justice. Beauty arrest someone? No. I want my Miranda rights to be read by you. You have the right to this dick. I'm sorry. I'm not sure why it amuses me to like cut off. Dick. Have I ever been profiled by the cops? No. Pulled over once. Went fine. It's because I was driving home late at night, so I just wanted to like, you know, Hey, Scrapegoat. I intend to use that right. Crew socks, I think. I think they're not ankle socks, certainly. Though I actually keep them like sort of down near my ankles. Like they're crew socks, but I keep them sort of rolled down. Because I'm weird. Skechers or Vans. I don't wear either. Plant bagpipes in your car. I probably should get myself some new shoes relatively soon. The ones I have, I mean, the shoes I have, they're still good. They're still, they're holding together. I mean, they're not damaged or anything like that. But what kind of have now? I have no idea what brand they are. They're sort of a dressier shoe. Like they're not sneakers or anything like that. They're sort of black shoes. And they're still fine. No, not sneakers. They're not falling apart or anything like that. One of them has some. No, not loafers. They do have laces on them. Yeah, one of them is like has some definite stains, like salt stains, I think. Like black shoes, but one of them's got like a big white patch on it. I am not wearing shoes right now. I'm wearing socks. Hey, Penny Fairy. Last time I did something out of my room. Hi, cheers to Chow. Last time I did something out of my room, would have been last week. Got together with my mom and brother for dinner last week. I'll talk early. Yeah, when did I last get a message from her? I know she's sick. I do know that she is sick. Yeah. Monday. Monday was when I last heard from her. She told me she had mad camel disease. because apparently a camel spit in her eye. So yeah, she's sick after a camel spit in her eye. Do you believe in Santa? Is that? I mean, she was joking about it. She was joking about it. I mean, like, she is sick, and it did happen after a camel spit on her. So maybe it's related. I'm sure he's helping to take care of her. What were you? Is he supposed to hunt down the camel for revenge? Hunt down the camel to get the antidote? That's mad camel disease. Like mad cow disease, but a camel. That was Kuwaiti healthcare. Expensive, I think. Can't get it done. I suspect it's not so much like, you know, physically unable to get to a doctor. I think it's more doctors are not available. I would suspect it's something more like that. Because been there. That she's been there. I don't know. Like I said, last time I heard from her was Monday, and she said then that she was still sick. I sent her an amusing cat video earlier. We'll see if I'll see if she gets back to me at any point. Check weather. I mean, it's 8 hours ahead. It's like 6 in the morning where she is. Sent her a message and haven't heard back either. Bear in mind, it is like 6 a.m. in Kuwait right now. She keeps weird hours, but she's like, is she? Ah. Fine, fine. I'll let her know that everyone's concerned about her. Eating church basement spaghetti at 5 a.m. the other day. I have passed along your concerns. I've let her know that you're all very worried about her and that I hope she's feeling better. Just had a dream I was on TikTok Live with Chantel playing a board game. Shit, that reminds me. I don't know why. Like the other day, I had a dream, and I don't really remember most of the details about it. I do know alien. I do know there were spaceships involved, like driving involved. I don't know what the fuck was going on. It was just dream logic, jumping from one thing scene to the next. But I do remember at one point in the dream, whoever I was hanging out with, for some reason in my dream, I said that I had read that Just a Girl was about aliens, which no, it's fucking not. Like, what the fuck, Dream Brain? Like, no, it absolutely is not about aliens. I don't know why my dream brain thought it was. I feel like there is another song that, like, I feel like I did read once about some song that doesn't seem to be about aliens being about aliens, but I could be just like, it could only be because of that dream. Maybe now you know something we don't. Could be. Hey, maybe it is about aliens. Somebody asked Gwen Stefani. Somebody asked Gwen Stefani if Just a Girl is secretly about aliens. Yeah, what a weird, like, it's a weird song for my brain to pick. Maybe it's because it got used in a scene in the Captain Marvel movie, except I kind of hated its use in that scene. Just girl living in alien captivity. Yeah, like I actually hated its use in that scene in Captain Marvel. I thought like that was just like a really bad song to use, both like in terms of like on every level. It was just a bad song to use. Like it felt thematically inappropriate for that particular scene. The music didn't really feel like it was a good choice for a fight scene. Like on every level, it was just like, no, this is not a good song for this particular sequence. I maintain that Connection would have been the better song for that scene. They should have swapped it around. You know, Just a Girl on the jukebox in the bar, Connection as the fight song. Jordan is pretty. Indeed. Congratulations, Jordan. Seems like everyone here wants to have sex with you. Got your pick. Got your pick a lot. Do I like potato wedges? I do like potato wedges. They're good. Probably my favorite preparation for potatoes, honestly. Like probably my favorite way of like preparing potatoes. Blondes or brunettes? I prefer brunettes myself. Vanna is my scissor sister. Scissor Sisters are a good band. All right, and we are approaching 2 hours, so good time to end the stream. Oh, hey, Joanna. You came in right when I'm leaving. I will be back tomorrow with Class of 09, The Re-Up. Look good with a nose stud? I don't like piercings. So, no, she didn't respond. She has not responded. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Class of 09, The Re-Up. So that'll be fun. So good night, everybody. What'd you miss? The entire stream, Joanna. You missed the entire stream. Sorry. So good night, everybody.